Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain for You. I'm shooting this on Christmas Day, so I hope everybody had a great holiday and made the best of it despite all this lockdown crap around the world. So, today's topic is going to be TMS is not a problem to solve. I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback on this title, but I'll dive into it in a moment. So, before that, take a couple of nice breaths. Breathe in the clean air. Exhale the indoor air. Try to get outside. Breathe in the cold air. Exhale the heat. Breathe in the confidence. Exhale the doubt. So, you're probably wondering, what the heck are you talking about? And TMS is a huge problem. I used to think I was broken. Now I think I've got this TMS and I can't figure it out, and I don't know how I can fix it, how I can get rid of it. This damn pain hurts. These symptoms are driving me crazy. And again, it doesn't matter what your symptoms are. It's all the same stuff. So, when I say TMS is not a problem to be solved, it's just that. We know what it is. Dr. Sarno figured this out in the 70s. A lot of amazing doctors and practitioners have continued this mind-body work. We know that the body can end up with physical pains and physical symptoms as a result of our stress, tension, and emotional world. It's not a problem to solve, right? We know what it is. And there are proven ways of identifying if it applies for you. So it becomes a known quantity. Really, it's not a problem to solve. It's not you trying to figure anything out. We know what's going on. And I'm more and more convinced every day that we don't have to figure out the offending emotion, the offending stress, or the offending life trauma that caused all of this stuff and is keeping it persistent. I don't believe that's necessary. The problem is, if you keep on feeling like you have to search and dig and dig, and you're so focused on it, so desperate to find that one missing thing and figure this whole damn thing out and solve this problem like a puzzle, you're missing 5 pieces, you're always going to be looking for those pieces when you realize we already know what's going on. There's no problem to solve. What we need to do, and I use the term need, but what I suggest we do is instead focus on this. The brain thinks we're broken. The brain thinks we're broken either physically, emotionally, mentally, that we're broken. And we need to figure it out so we can fix ourselves. And to me, that sounds an awful lot like problem solving. And many of us TMSers, we're fixers. Something's wrong, we got to fix it. Somebody in our household is not doing well, we want to fix it. Somebody's not happy, we want to fix it by being good and perfect and everything else. If we're not too thrilled with our life, we got to fix it. We look at everything as if it's a problem. And the core message that I want to give you today is, it's not a problem to solve. We already know what's going on. So instead, I'm going to have the focus of this video be what Dr. Sarno used to term knowledge therapy. Now, nothing frustrated me more than reading and rereading his books, only to find, 191 pages of what's going on, maybe a page and a half of what to do. It drove me nuts because I was trying to do those things on that page and a half over and over again. I was trying to solve a problem. The problem didn't really need solving. Sarno already solved the problem. He figured it out. And again, the newer doctors, the mind-body folks, and many other specialists and experts in the field have figured this stuff out. We're always feeling our emotions in our body, right? And if you want a little more depth on that, go back a few days and watch the one that says emotional events cause physical events. So this is a knowledge therapy process. This is a teaching process. We are teaching our brains that we're not actually broken. We're not broken physically, mentally, or emotionally. There's nothing essentially wrong other than an overprotective central nervous system and brain that has sensed and determined things are dangerous, and as a result is creating the pain to protect us from these dangerous things. And so, it's not a problem to be solved. We know this. We know that's what's going on. So it's not a fixing problem, it is a learning and teaching problem. It's not even a problem, it's a teaching exercise. We want to teach our brains and nervous system to calm the heck down because there's nothing broken, there's no problem to fix. And I know I'm talking in circles here a little bit, but the core message is you're not broken. So if you're not broken, what are you working on? What are you struggling so hard for? What are you trying to figure out? What are you looking for? What are you digging for? What emotions are you dealing with? Why are you continuing to go back into your past life and, rip all of these past traumas out of the graveyard of your history and refill them again just in the hope that you can feel better today? It's not a problem to be solved. There's nothing broken. Just focus on teaching your brain that you're already okay. Let me say that again. Focus on teaching your brain that you're already okay. And how do we do it? Consistency. Consistency of thought. When you're feeling the pain, just remind yourself. Everything I just said, you're not broken. Everything's okay. It's just an overprotective brain and nervous system that's on high alert due to a lot of danger signals throughout your life. Period. That's it. Teach your brain that you're okay. And I talk a lot about feel your emotions, to teach your brain that emotions are safe, soothe your body, because that sends your physiology into a mode of, wow, he's breathing nice and calm and he's relaxed and his muscles are not tight and he's not walking around all tense. So if you're using your physiology and your breathing and doing something relaxing, it sends a message to the brain that says, hey, pay attention, we're safe. Calming our thinking. This is one of the most challenging parts. That's what all my videos are all about, is to calm down your thinking, remind you, you're okay already. Because it's our thinking that keeps us stuck in this loop of searching and fixing and problem solving and digging and looking for the emotions and looking for the message and why aren't I better yet? And oftentimes it's that out of balance thinking that really keeps this whole thing persisting. Which is why I keep showing up every day and saying, you're not broken, you're okay. There's nothing to fix, there's no problem to solve. You're not missing anything. Your only job is to teach yourself to calm down. And I'm not saying that in a demeaning or, insulting way, but that's literally the truth. And if we can calm our body down through breathing, meditation, walks in nature, yoga, whatever you do, if we can calm our thinking down, if we can learn to feel our emotions and stop judging ourselves as being a bad person or a horrible person for having emotions like a normal human being, then if we can learn to be less reactive to the symptoms and more choosing our response to just reassure ourselves that we're okay, then if we can choose to shift our attention back to living our lives as best as we can, given our physical limitations, that's a teaching opportunity. It's not a problem solving. It's not a fixing thing. It's literally a teaching thing that each of these things that I talk about all the time, the knowledge, the assessment and acceptance, and everything else I just went through, they're all teaching opportunities to simply teach your brain that there's no problem to solve. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing broken. You're already well. So, I'm going to wrap this up. It's Christmas afternoon. Going to meet with my son, my ex-wife, and my ex-father-in-law for dinner. And it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. I haven't seen my father-in-law in a long time. And fortunately, my ex-wife and I still get along great. My son lives with her about 20 minutes away. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas or holiday, or even if you weren't celebrating a holiday, a wonderful Friday. Today is Saturday. Love you guys and gals. And remember, this isn't a problem to solve. Just teach your brain. You're already okay. Love you. We'll see you later.